الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. So we have Rida and Akbar already joined in. So we're going to start today from where we left other day. So we just to refresh where we are doing Surah Al-Baqarah, and we have finished till ayat number 10. So we did 10 ayats, and just to refresh what we read yesterday, we read that this surah has started with the huruf al-muqatat, alif lam mim, and then Allah Ta'ala is telling in the beginning of this surah that this a book no doubt is for the guidance which we have asked to Allah Ta'ala in Surah Fatiha. Allah Ta'ala said the people who have strong faith, who believe in the unseen and do the namaz and spend from what we have given to them, and they believe in Prophet Muhammad and believe in all the prophets. So these are the people who surely are guided from their Lord, from Allah, and surely they are the successful ones. Then Allah says, if to Prophet Muhammad, the people who have decided that they are not going to believe. So we learned that there are three kind of people. One kind of people is who who when the guidance comes to them, when someone tells them the good thing, they believe in that, right? So that's the first group. That first group become Muslim after Prophet ﷺ. And second group is a group who denied, who said we're not gonna believe. Does not matter how many proofs we see. We're not gonna believe in you, and we're not gonna believe in Book of Allah and Allah. So Allah Ta'ala is saying that the second group, the people who are not gonna believe, they're not gonna believe to you. Does not matter you warn them about Jahannam or not. They're still not gonna believe. And because they're not going to believe, Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp on their heart, and Allah Ta'ala has put a stamp, put a dot in their ears, and their eyes, they cannot see. Allah Ta'ala has put a veil in front of their eyes, so they cannot see beyond that. And for them, there's a severe punishment. And then Allah Ta'ala says that the third group of the people are the people who says to you that they are Muslim. They say they bring the iman, that they're Muslim and they believe in the day hereafter and in the day of Qiyamah, but still they're not the believers, because it means that they just say that, but they're not the believers. So these people are lying. They are lying, and because of their lying, they will give a severe punishment. So we learned that lying can lead you towards severe punishment, and we should always try not to lie ever. So we're gonna continue from ayat number 11 today. Yes, Akbar, you have a question?
And if you lie, you won't hellfire, because something if you lie, Allah Ta'ala doesn't like, and then Allah Ta'ala puts in hellfire.
Yes, so Allah Ta'ala is never gonna like the lying is not Allah Ta'ala has ordered us never to lie, and we are not supposed to lie ever. Prophet Muhammad said, a Muslim can never be a liar. So one of the biggest quality of being a Muslim is that you never lie. So a Muslim can never lie. So being a good Muslim and being truthful is a requirement. So lying is not for a Muslim. So no matter what happens, we should never lie. We should always try to say truth. It does not matter what the consequences are. The result could be bad or good. It doesn't matter, but we know for sure the result of speaking truth is always going to be good in the eyes of Allah Ta'ala. So Allah Ta'ala, we always go for the reward which Allah Ta'ala is going to give us. We're not going to go for the reward which is temporarily in this world. Maybe by lying we can cheat someone and get some advantage. That advantage is going to be only for short time, right? Because eventually that short time is going to finish and we're going to die too. So why should we lie and and end up in hellfire? So that's something which we should never do. Okay, so next ayat, the first ayat for today is going to be ayat number 11. Rida, go ahead, beta. You're going to read ayat number 11.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. And the definition is and when it is said to them, do not spread corruption on the earth, they say we are only reformers.
Okay, so in this ayat, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. So Allah Ta'ala says, and when it is asked to them, do not spread corruption in the earth, they say only we are reformers. So Allah Ta'ala says the people, which people, to them, which people is referred here? The people who are lying. So it is referred to both group of people. So three group of people we learned. One group of people who believed in Allah Ta'ala and who become Muslim. They believed in Prophet Muhammad. They believe in the book of Allah Ta'ala and they become true Muslims. Second group was they denied. They said we're not gonna believe and we're gonna live the way we are living. We're not gonna believe in you, Prophet, and we're not gonna be Muslim. And third group, they said we are Muslim, but we believe in Allah and day of Akhirat, but they're lying. So Allah says that both the second group, the one who lied, even though they're Muslims, and the other group which are non-believers, they both will get severe punishment. And Allah is talking about those two groups here. Allah says when it is said to them, when it's told them that do not spread corruption in the earth. What does it mean? Do not spread corruption. Do not do bad things in the world. So do not do crimes in the world. Do not do bad things. Do not anything which you do bad, like stealing, robbing someone, or anything bad, lying. That's all corruption. Because what happens when you lie to each other? That's corruption because you give wrong information, right? So anything to destroy something is called corruption. So when there's a corruption, it's not good for everyone. So it's Allah saying that when it is told to them, do not spread corruption in the earth, meaning do not do anything bad in the earth, they say only we are reformers, that what we are doing is good. They don't even believe that what they're doing is bad because their hearts, remember, their hearts, Allah put stamp on it. The heart does not tell them, what you're doing. They don't get inner feeling that what they're doing is not good. So they believe in the wrongdoing. They believe in the wrongdoing, whatever wrongdoings they're doing, they think it is okay, it's good. So they say, hey, we are not doing anything bad in this world. What we are doing is good. We are reformers. We are doing for the good sake. Okay? Good. So next ayat. Sarah beta, go ahead, next ayat. Ayat number 12.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. And the definition is, indeed they are ones who spread corruption, but they do not realize it.
Yes. ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. So Allah says, beware, indeed they themselves are the ones who spread corruption, but not they realize it. So when it's told to them, hey, don't do bad things, and they say, no, we're not doing bad things, we're doing good for the people. And Allah says, no doubt. Allah means no doubt, for sure. So Allah, beware is to emphasize. Allah says, no doubt that they themselves, that they are the ones spreading the corruption. And they do not even realize because their heart has stamp from Allah because of their lying. So they don't even realize when they're doing bad things, they don't realize. They always think in themselves that they are the good doers, that they're the good people. And they always think other people are bad people, right? So they continue to do bad things and they strongly believe in that they're doing good. Allah is saying that indeed, that for sure they are the one who spread corruptions, but they don't even realize. Understand, Rida?
Yes, I understand.
Good. Okay, next ayat. Go ahead, Rida, beta. I see you next. Yes. Or Ayan, are you there? Do we have Ayan as well?
Yeah, Jan's here.
Okay, Ayan, beta, it's you then. Go ahead. Next ayat.
You can hear? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا نؤمن كما آمن الناس سفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون. And when it is said to them, believe as the people have believed, they say, should we believe as the fools have believed? Indeed, themselves are the fools, but they do not know.
Good. So Allah says, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ قَالُوا أَنُؤْمِنُ كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ هُمُ السُّفَهَاءُ وَلَكِنْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Allah says, and when it is said to them, believe as believed the people, they said, should we believe as believed the fools? So what does it mean? So when it is told to them, when it is asked to them that believe, the meaning have faith, meaning believe in the book of Allah, believe in Prophet, believe in the things which Allah Ta'ala wants you to do, believe as the people who are believers. So meaning become the people who are Muslims, you also become Muslims like them. And they reply and they said, should we believe as believe the fools? So they think the people who are the believers who have become Muslims, they are fools. Why they think that? Because sometimes it's a human nature. Sometimes, most of the time, when someone tries to explain you something, you intend to think, hey, I'm smarter than that person. And if they tell you, hey, I told you that this person believed in me, this person believed in me, and they think maybe they are fools because you told them one time they believed in you, we need many more justifications. So they want to ask more questions because they don't want to believe. So they think the people who have believed in the Prophet, the people who have believed in the book of Allah Ta'ala, they are fools because they believed right away. So because Allah Ta'ala, they're saying that should we believe as the people who are like fools? And then Allah says, be aware, certainly they themselves are the fools, and but not they know. The people who are saying that, we cannot believe like the people fools, indeed they themselves are the fools, but they don't even know. So they are bigger fools because of their, because of their pride, takabbur, because they have takabbur, they think they're better. They think they're better in knowledge. They think they're better in their mind, and they have better senses than the prophets, and they have better senses than the people who become Muslim. And they said, we are not fools like these people because they believed in you, and we are not fools like them. We're not going to believe. And Allah says that indeed, for sure, these people who are saying these things, they are fools themselves, and they don't even know. Okay? Next ayah. Riza, go ahead, beta.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون. And the definition is, when they meet those who believe, they say we believe, but when they are alone with their evil ones. They say, indeed, we are with you. We are only mocking.
Okay, good. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون. So Allah says in this ayat, and when they meet those who believed, they say we believe. So meaning this is Allah Ta'ala referring to the third group of people who say that we become Muslim, but they're lying. So when they're meeting the other Muslims, they said, hey, we also believe that we also Muslims like you. So when they meet Prophet Muhammad and when they meet other Muslims, they lie. They say that we are also believers. And when they are alone with their evil ones, so when they're alone or when they're with the ones who are non-believers, so the second category who are totally non-believers, they said we don't believe. So when they're meeting the second category who are also non-believers, they tell them, they say, indeed, we are with you, that we are with you, we are not with them. Only we are mockers, that we make fun of those people. So they said, hey, even though we go tell them that we are with them, but we are not with them, we are with you, and we tell them this thing because we make fun of them. So by lying, they're thinking they're making fun of the people. Even today, people lie sometimes just to make fun, right? It's very common. It's very, very common that sometimes we just lie, you make up stories for no reason just to make fun. So same thing these people are doing. So even those making fun of someone is lying. Allah Ta'ala is saying that mockers, the mocking they were doing is lying, right? So we should always avoid of making fun of someone which is based on a lie. We should never do that. So in the previous ayat before this one, Allah Ta'ala said that, the people who said, hey, why would we bring Iman? Because the people who are become Muslims, they are fools, right? And we don't want to be fools like them. Why they said that? Because at the time of Prophet Muhammad or even the time of the prophets, when these prophets started preaching people, the people who became Muslims were usually the people who were poor. They always started from people who were poor. Why? Because people who were poor, they didn't have much to lose, and they were straightforward people. The people who are rich, they always thought these poor people are fools because they don't have money, they don't have wealth, they don't have big homes. They're fools. They're valueless. And when these poor people took the lead in becoming Muslims, they said these people are fools. They don't have anything, but we are not fools. We are more sensible because we have more money, more wealth. So they have their takabbur, they have their pride. Because their pride, they thought they are more intelligent than these people who are poor, right? So they're referring to the people who were a little poor to them, and those poor people in all the times were forced to become Muslims. Because the more wealth people have, sometimes more money they have, sometimes that brings them pride, that brings them takabbur. They always think they're better than others. So we should always pray to Allah Ta'ala that the wealth which we have, it does not make a source of takabbur. So we don't get pride on this thing, and we don't feel people who are less. We don't think they are fools or less than us, because Allah Ta'ala has created everyone equal. If Allah Ta'ala has given someone more money than others, it's only Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala is testing that person whom Allah Ta'ala has given more, that how he's going to spend his wealth. Okay, so that was the previous ayat, and in this ayat Allah says that when these people, the third category who lies to Muslims, they go back to the people who are non-believers. They tell them that we were just making fun of the people who are Muslims, but in fact we are with you. Okay, so we're going to do one more ayat, then we're going to finish. So Sarah, go ahead, beta, next ayat. Is Sarah there or she's gone? I'm sorry?
Hello?
Yeah,
She
go
said
ahead.
which ayah?
Huh?
She said which ayah?
Oh, you're going to read ayat number 15, starting from here.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu yastahzi'u ويمدهم في طغيان طغيانهم يعمهون. And the definition is Allah mocks at them and prolongs them in their transgression. They wander blindly.
Okay, good. So it says, Allah yastaqdi'u bihim wa yamudduhum fi tu'yanihim ya'mahun. Allah mocks at them and prolongs them in their transgression. They wander blindly. So in the previous ayat, they say that, we're making fun of people who are Muslim. So we are not with them. We are with you, the ones who are non-believers. So these people who are lying, they go back to them and they say, we make fun of them. And Allah says here, Allah mocks them. Allah makes fun of these people. It's not that they're making fun of the people who are Muslims, but Allah is making fun of them and prolongs them and give them more time in their transgression and in the bad things they're doing. They wander blindly and they're doing it blindly. When you're blind, you don't know where you're going. And when they're doing these bad acts, Allah is saying they don't even know what they're doing. So Allah is making fun of them. Allah says these people are crazy. They're saying that Muslims are fools. Indeed, they are bigger fools themselves. And Allah is saying that Allah Ta'ala is making fun of them and giving them more time in doing bad things. So that they continue with their bad actions, and Allah Ta'ala let them wander blindly, because when they're on the wrong path, they're doing bad things. To Allah Ta'ala is like a blind. A blind person is the one who does not know where to go. He wants to go to the right, maybe he's going to the left. He doesn't know, right? So he's wandering blindly. So Allah is telling to these people as well, they are also like wandering, they're wandering blindly. They don't know. Understand? So we're going to wrap it up to here. Anyone have any question in these ayahs we just read today? Okay, if we don't have any questions, so we can wrap it up here, inshallah, and continue from ayat 16 in the next class. So till then, everyone, Khuda Hafiz, and we pray that Allah Ta'ala help us understand this Quran and help us act on it and help us read more and more, inshallah, and Allah Ta'ala accept us and give us ajr for this. Ameen. Okay, Allah Hafiz, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.